Hey everyone, so my car is well overdue for a good clean. One of the reasons why I keep on holding off is just because the place where I live isn't very convenient to do the washing myself. So I figured I'd try out this Flagship drive-through automatic car wash. This one in particular is fairly new, so I wanted to see how well it could remove the gunk off my car. So in this video, I'm just going to walk you through or drive you through the experience of what it's like to go through one of these automatic car washes and also some of the amenities at the end. So this particular Flagship has 3 lanes, 2 that you can just drive up to and pay for a one-time wash, and the other one is if you buy a membership for unlimited washes per month. I'm just going to go ahead and get their basic one this time. Just outside the basic one.
Please select one of the following options. Your payment is being processed. Please wait. Thank you for your purchase.
And I forgot to show them my $5 off coupon. Whoops. Well, I got the basic one, which is $12, so it's not too bad. I was a little bit bummed, not gonna lie, that I forgot to use the coupon. Anyways, moving on. As you can see, it just goes through basically a little tunnel where you just get on this automatic conveyor belt. You can see on the side, there's a few things you want to keep in mind. First, you gotta put your car in neutral, so you just let the belt take your car through the washing tunnel, and you want to make sure that you don't use your windshield wipers. If you have one of those automatic rain sensing wipers, you want to make sure you turn that off before going in, otherwise you could definitely damage your wiper blades. So I got my dash cam footage here in the front as well as the back, and I also did a little bit of hand holding to just kind of walk you through what's going on. So right now it's kind of a pre-soak. It's got some soapy water and it has these towels that are trying to really work the soapy water into your car. At this point, it kind of passing through another section of the wash, which is targeting the undercarriage as well as the roof of your car. You can see the sign right there. Now it's just getting all the soapy water out with this spot-free rinse. So hopefully there's no water spots or other things left on my car. And then finally the blow drying. And that's the end of the basic car wash. Altogether, it was a little under 3 minutes. So this is where you want to make sure you hit that brake and change your gear back to drive from neutral. And then you turn over here where these two folks are like checking. I'm not sure exactly what they're checking, but it was a very quick check. And then I'm going to go ahead and turn left here because I didn't pay for the full service. There are a couple of different options they have. I'll put the link in the description if you guys are interested, but I only believe in the basic wash because I don't really trust them to finish it off anyways. I'd rather do it myself. So here is a huge bay area where you can use their vacuum and as well as their towels. But first, let's look at how the wash did. Well, you can see that there's definitely still gunk left over. This is actually a little bit of black mold, and my tires look nice and shiny though. But you can see there's still, traces in the hard to reach crevices, which is understandable. Also, with any kind of emblem badging on your car, stuff is still going to be left over. The main surfaces is free of dirt for the most part. I think the main thing that's left on here is really like the black mold as well as some really inset dirt. And I also noticed that my little gasketing here has been ripped out, which is not a good sign. Though to be fair, it may have already ripped beforehand and the wash just pulled it out. But looking here on the side, I notice a brand new scratch here. This is a long one that really matches where the brushing or the towels were coming across the body of my car. So that's one of the unfortunate things about these non-touchless automatic types, because it will probably damage your clear coat or your paint. And then of course those nooks and crannies are not going to get washed particularly well, and that's kind of understandable. You can't expect a one size fits all car wash to be able to get everything out of all these different body types, sizes of cars. So not particularly happy about the scratch and my gasket being ripped. But to be honest, I'm not driving a fancy car, and living in a suburban area, you're bound to pick up scratches and dents along the way, which I have unfortunately anyways. So it wasn't a huge deal in my opinion. Something I did notice as a plus out of this car wash is that it really cleaned my wheels like really well, including the wheel wells. Actually to the point that it somehow resolved my low pressure warning lights. Like, it was faulty for so long. There was nothing wrong with my tire pressure, but the light kept on coming on and I couldn't figure out what the deal was. I thought maybe the battery was low or something like that, but it seems like it was just something to do with the dirt. So after the wash, lo and behold, that light is no longer on, so whoop-de-doo. But anyways, let's go back to the vacuum bay, which you can use for an unlimited amount of time, which I fully took advantage of. So these little hoses right here are actually the vacuum tubes. You can get it one on each side for convenience. So I used it to vacuum my carpets as well as my cloth seats, but you can see afterwards there's still quite a lot of gunk left over because the suction power unfortunately isn't particularly strong, and the narrowest part of the vacuum is not able to get into those crevices, so there's a lot of gunk still left over unfortunately after my vacuum. Additionally, they do have these clean towels which are just little bit damp, so I was able to use it to wipe off the remainder of the black mold on my car. And I don't think they're microfibers, so yes, I know all those people who are like gritting their teeth right now, like, why you could scratch your paint. Bro, I have already gotten scratches on my paint and my clear coat, so that's kind of not a huge concern of mine. Again, if you're really concerned about scratching your paint, you wouldn't come to an automatic car wash anyways. So needless to say, I took full advantage of the amenities and made the best use of my $12 purchase without that $5 coupon. So would I recommend? Well, first of all, obviously, if you don't care about potential scratches on your paint, then yeah, it's not a problem. It does get the main gunk out. I would say the smaller things, you just have to clean it yourself. Maybe plan ahead and bring a bottle of soapy water and take advantage of their towels and their vacuums. Of course, the vacuums are not particularly strong though. Personally, I don't think I would come back because I think I just spent way too much time on my own trying to clean the rest of it. So I would rather have gone to a self-cleaning center. So if you guys are interested in me doing a video of that, definitely let me know by hitting that like button, subscribe for videos like this, and let me know in the comments section what you guys think about this automatic car wash, or is there another car wash that you can recommend.